Hello to all you fine folks. Nobody is in here. Something's funny. I didn't have a countdown or anything. That is weird. It's 11:01 now. 3 folks in here. Hello, everybody. Something weird is going on with my computer. 4 folks in here. Good morning, everybody.
I was gonna say I got 2, 3.
Yeah. Huh. Something must be up with Mr. Kevin. Now I'm worried.
Yeah, Kevin's not here, and people weren't showing up.
Yeah, there was no countdown on my live stream feed or nothing. That's weird. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
I'm doing good. I didn't even get the 30-minute warning
Yeah.
thing that we usually get.
I didn't either. That is weird. Bass Man's like, it's time. And I'm like, what? We were watching fishing videos. Next thing you know, it's time to go. Do anything exciting over the weekend, Bass Man?
Do we have a weekend? No.
That's what it was the last 2 days, I believe. They call it Saturday and Sunday. I'm not sure. I was packing and traveling. As you folks can see, I'm not at home. I am actually at, oh, look, my pillow. I'm actually at the Ronald McDonald House in Cincinnati. Zoe has a full week of appointments this week. Every day there's a couple appointments. She is at the CP clinic right now, cerebral palsy clinic. Zoe has cerebral palsy. Very slight case of it, but she does have it. You can tell when she's walking and when she runs. And when she does anything strenuous, her arm will draw up and go behind her. And when she walks, she's got a funny gait sometimes. But nobody ever hardly recognizes it, which is good for her. Which, if she was going to get it, this is the way to, or if she was going to have it, this is the way to have it. Because it could have been so much worse. So much worse. In case you folks didn't know, Zoe had a stroke when she was being born. Not to any fault of Lala's. The doctors did it to her. That was pretty cool, right? No, not really not. But let's go ahead and say hello to these fine folks in here this morning. SF Kim Rush was in here at 10:38 saying hello, one and all. Good morning, SF Kim Rush. Good to see you. We have C. Griller Stacker, moderator and channel member. Thank you for your membership, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Hola, happy Cinco de Mayo. It was going to wait until 7:43, but took a shot. It was now. Nice. Warriors won last night for anybody wanting to know. As C. Griller Stacker sent me a message last night, you have to have faith. And Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield hit 8 3-pointers last night and put us into the lead. It's like 103-89 or something like that. They definitely said Timberwolves were coming for you, for sure. It was tied 3-3, 3 games to 3, and went to the 7th game. We showed them what was up. Oh, by the way, go over and check out C. Griller Stacker's channel. Very informative videos and fun times over there at C. Griller Stacker. Go check him out. Miss Amy Miss Amy Harrell, another moderator and channel member. Thank you for your membership, ma'am. Really, really appreciate it. Saying hi, Tiny. Hi, SF Kim Rush. Hi, C. Griller Stacker. Hello, MEH from SF Kim Rush. Hi, Bass Man. Morning, C. Griller. I like it. Everyone's saying hello to one and all. Yes, West Coasters First three I've talked about this morning are West Coasters coming in early to talk with us, folks. That's awesome. Old Raleigh Shop channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. Another good channel. Go and check out Old Raleigh Shop. Shows you some great things with coins. Saying hello to everyone. Bass man. Just Mr. Kevin's not here. I'm going, what you going to do when he's coming for you? What you're going to do is you're going to relax for a second, and then you're going to look at him and threaten him with weed eater string and a breakfast bowl. Jimmy Dean's. Tiny Numismatic, I think you had the date set for yesterday. I bet I did. I bet I did.
I noticed it wasn't up there today, and I noticed that it didn't, didn't start right up and didn't send us a deal. So
thank you for pointing that out, Raleigh Shop. I probably did have it set for yesterday. That's
you probably set it Saturday night instead of Sunday, and
yep, put it for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
See how I am. But 13 fine folks have showed up already, so at least it's getting out there that we're live. KG Coins, hope you miss Smiles. Smiles are joining us this morning and having an awesome day. Hope everybody had a good weekend, by the way. Did anybody do anything coin related? Look through coins, do some roll searching. Speaking of roll searching, Wednesday night, this Wednesday night, the 7th, that is the correct date. The 7th. 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're usually over on Coins Making Sense channel. We will be here on Wednesday night doing the dueling scopes. Bassman and myself will be looking through Lincoln cents. We have some rolls of Lincoln cents we want to look through, see if we can find anything older, see if we can find anything good, and just have a good time mostly. That's what we want to do. We want to have a good time. Might want to look for my video this week. Just saying. Old Raleigh Shop. Might want to look for my video this week. Just saying. Ooh, Old Raleigh Shop. I bet some of your slabs. I bet it is. American woman, stay away from me. That's a good song. I like it. The original or the remake? Because they're very different. I can't remember who was the original. But the original song was made up on the fly at a concert. Something was going wrong, and all of a sudden the guitarist stepped up to the microphone and said, American woman, stay away from me. They were in Canada at the time, which I think is awesome. They were in Canada. He said, I didn't know what to say, so I just said, American woman, stay away from me. Mr. Chad Wolfish, like it's not a Hasselbergerdorf. Good morning, sir. Saying hi, tuning numismatics and vast man. Good morning.
SFK Rush is doing the Guess Who version.
Guess Who? That's who it was. Not the what's his name? Lenny Kravitz. Not the Lenny Kravitz version, but the Guess Who version. Nice. Although Lenny Kravitz did add some nice guitar parts to it. Hi, Marcel. Come on. Up, up. Oh, I get a curtsy. Come on, up, up. Come on over. Good girl. Good girl. Got the baby, everybody. Oh, they're so pretty. It's the baby. Oh, really? It's a big yawn. Nice. Scott S. channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. The newest member to the channel, actually, is Mr. Scott S. Good to see you. There's Old Raleigh Shop's channel link to his YouTube channel. Go over and check him out. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to one another. I like it a lot. Miss Wendy, good to see you. Good morning, Tiny and Bassman. Good morning, Miss Wendy. Really good to see you. Thanks for coming in. More folks. Did you say Zoe had a stroke? Yes, sir. Zoe had a stroke when she was being born. Not a huge debilitating stroke where it, but it, okay. A stroke normally affects one side of the body or the complete body, or, takes your function away. Well, it took Zoe's function away until she was about 2. She didn't start walking until she was about 18 months old, 19 months old. Walking good. And when she started walking, she would stomp with her right foot and then turn it out. So she would step normal, and then she would stomp, like step, stomp, turn her right foot out. So the right side of her body was affected with the stroke, and the right side of her body is still weak to this day. Which is funny because she's right-handed and she does everything right-handed. Of course she would do everything right-handed if she's right-handed. Marcel, what are you doing? Look at her. Watch her. What is it? She always wants to be under my arm. When it's just me and her, she wants to be right with me. Waiting for the girls? Are the girls here? Where's the girl?
Oh,
what's the girl
had to
doing?
look. Made her look.
Made her look. Yeah. She's a good dog, everybody. First and foremost, she is a medical instrument. And that's how she is, that's how she's described on her papers. She's a medical instrument, first and foremost. Just like a blood pressure cuff or the O2 meter that goes on your finger that checks your oxygen levels and stuff like that. Same thing. She actually has insurance and everything, don't you, baby? She's completely covered 100%. Anything that happens to her, it's taken care of. And she is very, very good when she is not being a medical instrument. I hate calling her a DOG. You know what I mean? Me and Bassman was talking about this earlier. I hate calling her a DOG because she's not. She's a piece of medical equipment. She just happens to be a flesh and blood piece of medical equipment. One that can think and move by itself. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That's what's coming in the future anyway. The AI these days is really doing amazing things. It's scary is what it is. It's scary. Yeah, but yes, to answer your question, I got kind of long-winded and digressed all over myself.
It's a standard poodle. In case y'all aren't aware, it's like an overgrown poodle. What we think of poodles, but right. That's what they started out as.
Yeah, she's not a miniature poodle. She's a standard poodle, but she is small for a standard poodle. She weighs 40 pounds, and she's about 1.5 feet at the shoulder, and about 3.5 feet long. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. See Griller Stacker's channel link there. Go over and check out that, like I said before.
I had somebody down there had a grandkid that walked on their toes. I had a niece. She walked on her toes she had to be close to 5, 6 years old before she finally quit.
I walk on my toes.
It wasn't like you could make her quit, too.
Right.
I mean, it was just, she stood up, she just took off that way. And they worked, tried to get her to quit walking on her toes.
I don't walk on my toes so much as I walk on the balls of my feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like toes, I walk here. My heels are always off the ground. That's why
Her,
my
she
shoes,
walked literally up
my
on her toes. Her heels are way off the ground.
my shoes wear out
Yeah.
there, but not there. Those are Chuck Taylors, by the way. The only shoes I'll ever wear. Let's see. Hey, here he is. Hi, how y'all? I am so glad for me to see you. I'm gone damn tea. From way down on the bottom. It is Silver Gator, everybody. Good morning. What you're going to do, talking to everybody, you in the back, 3D finger coming at you, is you're going to hit the like button. As per the OG channel member, Red Silver, the very first channel member, the longest standing member. He's the champ right now. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. Thank you for your membership, sir. Thank you for being the first and foremost channel member that has ever hit this channel. Thank you, Red Silver. There's our buddy Bass Man, Baby Huey123. Good morning, Tiny Bass Man, and all in the chat. Baby Huey123. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining us from down in the south. Not gonna say what state he lives in, but it's a good one. Used to live there myself. Let's see. I said hi to him and I this morning in Ida's shoe shop. Oh. I'll talk about Mr. Kevin probably. Yesterday, misspelled that. We got you. I can speak mistype and autocorrect. Years of doing this, you tend to pick up on the autocorrects pretty quick and what they actually mean to be. Had the date and time set for 5/4 at 7:43 p.m.
Wow.
Okay, that's awesome. I bet there were people actually here at 5/4 at 7:43 p.m. ready to come on. I must have not have changed the date when I made the stream.
That was the time. I'll bet you that's the time that you set it at too, because that's about the time of night you were.
Yep, that's when we were on and I was making the stream.
Right. You said you were going to make one. I thought it was funny because it was Saturday.
Right. Yep. All my fault. Sorry, Sea Griller. Sorry, everyone in the chat. But I'm glad to see that 17 fine folks remembered, hey, not on Sunday. Dig Live Monday at 11 a.m. So thank you for remembering, everybody. That's awesome. Mr. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. Had my radio voice going there for a second. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to 100.1, the silly station. And it is set for 9:48 p.m. today. Huh.
What is?
I guess it's either his time probably 9:48, so it's 7:48 or 7:43 griller time and 9:48 p.m. today. So there won't be one tonight.
No.
I'm gonna have to go and fix that. I'm gonna have to delete this
9:48. I'll be turning down the covers.
Yep. It'll be 8 o'clock here.
Or practicing checking out my eyelids.
Checking your eyelids for cracks?
Yeah, see if we got any pinholes or anything in them.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Tiny and Bass Man. Giving us the tea this morning. Not the coffee, got the tea going on. The one, the only. Hey, you like this when I do this, Marcel? Kilo Man. Good morning, man. In case you're wondering what I'm doing with my arm, I'm loving the medical instrument. Better known as Marcel. Absolutely. One of the best comments of the day. You win, sir. You win the comment section today. You're the man, Bass Man. He is the man. Let's see. Baba is sitting on my legs. Nice. I need to organize, but I never do. I have big mess of coins.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think if every coin collector is honest, we all need to organize because we think we're organized. Okay, we got the graded coins here, we got the constitutional here, we got the silver rounds here, we got. Oh wait a minute, this needs to go over here and here and here. I just picked this up, so it's sitting here, but I want to look at it for a while before I put it away.
I'm going to tell you something.
It sits there for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you still haven't put it where it needs to go. Everybody needs to organize always.
I'm going to tell you something, and I hope Coin Stuff I Like is still sitting here listening, because maybe it'll prompt me to get up on butt and get it done. I finally got his coins packaged for mailing.
The Kentucky Era coins that you found?
Kentucky Era coins
live on eBay
have been packed, ready to ship. Address.
You didn't address it to him, did you?
I did. And it's ready to go.
Why didn't you send them? Oh, because I already got a bunch of them.
You got them. I got to get I got to get some address to Kevin too. But I got his done and packed up and ready. Now it probably just takes 6 more months to be able to send them. But
yeah, Bassman.
Something right about heart surgery slows things down.
About that much, right?
Yeah, about that much.
Yeah, about that much. I caught a fish, and I swear it was that long. Sorry. Yeah, Bassman found on the 2000, I think it's 2000 or 2001 Kentucky. 2001 Kentucky State Quarters on Philadelphia, out of the mint bags. It's the only place you're going to find them is in the mint bags. Now, it's a die crack that goes on forever. From the bottom of his neck out, it swoops up, it swoops down. There's several different versions of them.
Looks like it has a spoon in front of his, right in front of his neck.
Yeah, it's a spoonful of goodness. It's got a little die chip in the spoon. It looks like a spoon, and it's got a die chip in the spoon. It's cool looking. But yeah, coin stuff I like. Speaking of coin stuff I like, there he is. Very good channel and channel member. Thank you for being a member, sir. Good morning, friends. Go over check out Coin Stuff I Like. Very informative videos. Does a lot of good informational content. He is the one that sent Bassman and myself the Kentucky State Quarters to search on dueling scopes, which I remind you, this Wednesday, there will not be an auction over on Coins Making Sense channel, but we will be right here on the Tiny Numismatics channel Wednesday at 6 p.m. doing another dueling scopes on Lincoln cents. I also may have 3 tubes of wheat cents to look through. So I don't know if I'm going to go for the wheat cents or the well, you're going through regular cents, right, Bassman?
Probably, yes.
Then I'll go through regular cents. There's no need to have wheat cents and
no, I'm going through regular. I've got. Yeah. I've got mostly regular. Yes.
Right. Okay. Would it be good? Be good to have wheat cents on one and regular cents on the other, or 2 regular cents?
I don't know. All I know is I'm going to have a hard time because all of mine are at this point are mixed rolls. They're not like
right. They're customer wrap rolls.
Not yeah, customer app roles, and they're not like 1 year. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to have to figure out, which ones have
Right.
errors and things like that. So it's going to take stuff up and tell me what to look for.
Right. Amy, my fur baby is laying across my bare feet. She is my foot warmer. I used to have
Yeah.
a pug. I used to have a pug before Ozzy, not Ozzy. Uh, I miss that boy. Anyway, Ozzy was my service dog. He was a little black pug. He was only 15 pounds, and his head was the size of a grapefruit. So imagine me, 6'4", 320 pounds, with a 15-pound dog as my service dog. It was absolutely not the thing you imagine to see as my service dog. He had a little tiny vest and everything. His only job was when I passed out. He jumped on me, licked my face, and guarded me. So if anybody went to come near me, he would let them know, hey, stay away. Unless he knew you. So like, he didn't do it to, Zoe, Laura, Zach. Didn't do it to them. And didn't do it to some of our family friends because, they were around a lot. He would have done it to Bassman. He would have tore Bassman up. Anyway, that was his job. And he did it perfectly. Never failed. But before Ozzy, I had another small pug, because pugs are usually, a foot and a half long and, a foot high, and they're little potatoes. They can get up to like
I'm going to
30.
say a little square.
Right. Little, they could get up to like 30 pounds, which is almost a medium sized dog. Well, I had one that was smaller than Ozzy. She was 8 pounds fully grown. She was born premature and the runt, when the rest of them were born. And her name was Bella. This is TMI, so plug your ears if you don't want to hear this. When I would go to the restroom, she would sit between my legs in my clothes.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went, she followed me. When I went in my man cave, she would come in there and lay across my feet, just like C. Griller Stacker saying. She was everywhere. If I went to bed, it was time for her to go to bed. If I went to get something to eat, it was time for her to get something to eat. If I go to the bathroom, she was in there with me, always guarding me. Let's see. Silver Gator, freaking cold here, and I'm sick of it. How's your weather? Oh, he's down on the bayou, sir. Warm and toasty. What am I trying to say? The humidity is probably outrageous right now, but he's warm and chilling. 78 and sunny. I knew it. Let's see. Silver Gator, please send some of that my way. It was 50 degrees here in Cincinnati this morning. We were in West Virginia, and it was 74, 75 yesterday. We were in shorts and t-shirt. Well, of course, I'm in shorts and t-shirt year round. But yeah, shorts and t-shirts, and loving the weather and cruising with the windows down and just having a good time. And then we come up here and it's like, hey, what's going on? They actually wore their coats this morning. You scared me. I thought she just had a stroke. No, sir. When she was being born, she had a stroke. Cute pup. I'm taking mine to the beach tomorrow. Nice. Is that a Cocker Spaniel? No, peace out. I about said it's a pug. It's a standard poodle. She's the poodle noodle, as Miss Lala calls her. And princess and baby and everything else. She's just laying. Hey, what's this? Marcel. She's like, rub my belly, Dad. Leave me alone. Yeah, when she's not on duty, she is all pup. She is having a good time, and she knows as soon as that vest goes on, she knows it's time to work. Actually, I'll show you.
My little black rat terrier that we had, he looked like a little miniature Doberman, what he looked like. He was just colored just like one. I got into it. Well, I still do it, but not as often, but had the stretch there where I was passing out constantly.
Come on, up.
And
come on.
He would follow me around. You could tell, my wife could tell when I was going to pass out because she'd look up and the dog would be following me. And she said, and then when I pass out and fall down, the dog would walk up and sit beside my head.
Yeah.
There. But he sat by my top of my head and till I woke up, and he did all that. Never was trained to do it. You know, he could just tell when I was having a migraine, I guess, and he would follow me around.
There's service dogs for people that have diabetes. They can tell when their sugar is up. They can tell when their sugar is down. You give off a slight scent all the time, and dogs can pick up on those scents all the time. They can pick up when your PTSD is acting up. They can pick up on when you're having heart problems. They can pick up diabetics, high sugar, low sugar. They can pick up when you're about to have a seizure, when you're, like Bassman said, when you're about to pass out or you're having a migraine, because your body gives off an aroma. It gives off a scent of all these different things. And it's so minute, we can't smell it. But, you know, as dogs, they have so much better sense. They can pick it up. What I was going to show you was, and no, we're not going outside. This is Marcel's everyday leash, like going out to potty, you know, going wherever, just walking around, going back and forth to the car to go bye-bye in the go-go box. Oh no, we're not going bye. We're not going bye-bye right now. Sorry, baby. That's her everyday leash. And then when it's time to work, this is her leash. It was one of the long ones like that, but I did a chain knot in it and made it shorter. And this is what she's led on when she's working. And this is her vest. Nice little vest, padded vest. And on the side of it, it says, do not pet service dog. Do not pet service dog. You cannot imagine how many adults are illiterate.
Yeah.
I mean, they see a dog, and with this on, bold. Can you see? I mean, you can read that from that far away. Do not pet service dog. And when you're in person and you see it, people come up to her. Oh, it's a puppy. It's a puppy. No. Right now, it's a medical instrument. She is doing a job.
I tried not to pet her.
Right.
And I was standing there, and I sat down in a chair, and she came to me. Yeah.
She knew your voice.
She came to me. She stuck her head in my hand and started lifting. She wanted me to pet her head.
Because she knew your voice. She knew you and Mr. Kevin's voice.
Yeah. She came straight to me, and I was trying to leave her alone because Zoe was there.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to pet her while she, till she was told she could. Boy, she beelined straight to me and stuck her head in my hand like, pet me.
Pet me, pet me. I know you. I know your voice. Pet me, pet me. Yep. She knew you and Mr. Kevin. She gave you guys the curtsy. What I mean by curtsy is if she's standing like this, she'll raise them front paws out and bow down, and it's like she's curtsying. She's, bowing to you.
Yeah.
She stretches out, boy. And that's how she greets people. Let's see. Kin of mine, Mr. Chad Wolfschlagersteiner had a good morning. My neighbor's granddaughter walked on her tiptoes when she was little. A lot of kids do that. I'm dreading the coming 90-degree days coming. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Bassman, Tiny and friends. Mr. Gilliland, channel member. Thank you for your membership, sir. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that kid that did that last I remember, I asked the mom. She didn't answer, just wanted my child support. Heard a story yesterday while I was watching something. This lady gave up her rights. The father had the child until it was 5 years old. The mother come back in the picture, wanted the child and child support. Been gone for 5 years. My oldest always walks on the balls of his feet. I do. I mean, and you think that would bother me being, 320 pounds? It doesn't. Well, it's what you get used to. But yeah, my footprints are just the toes. They probably think it's Sasquatch, or no, they think it's if I was to walk barefoot across the mud or something, they think it was a bear because the bear's got that rounded foot with the toes. That's what they would think it was. There's a bear come through here. And then they see me say, yeah, it's a bear. Look, right there he is. I hope I'm not missing anybody. See, Griller Stacker. Year and a half. Member for 18 months. That is awesome, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's see. Does anyone think the Kennedy's Roser bag will sell out within a week? Yes. It's the last of the current design. The last of Kennedy's, well, it's not the last of Kennedy's bust or portrait or whatever you want to call it. Kennedy will still be on there. They said something about flipping him the other way. And it's going to go for the 2026 Semsequentennial 1 year issue, just like the 76 quarters, even though they were made in 75 and 76. Or let's say like Washington crossing the Delaware, the 1 year issue. It's going to be a 1 year issue, and then after that, they're going to endangered species on the back of the Kennedys. So I think they will sell out within a week, maybe even a couple days, because, as you know, collectors like the first issue and the last issue more than they like the in between, unless there's something special in there, like a reverse proof or enhanced reverse proof or something like that. The first and the last are very popular with collectors. Hope that helped. No auction this Wednesday, but we will be having Dueling Scopes at 6 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Tiny Numismatics channel. So come over and check that out. Be checking out some Lincoln Cents. I set a reminder for the Dueling Scopes. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Silver Gator, the 90-degree weather when it is real humid sucks. Oh, yeah. I mean, you go outside and you instantly get sticky and you're like, what in the world's going on? No, it's not good. It's not good at all. I don't know, Kinomine, my little girl was highly active and stretch in ways I can't. I know you guys know, you've heard this before. Zoe has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. You know how they call somebody double jointed that can do funny things? Okay, if it was actually a thing, Zoe would be 5 times more. I was trying to remember what it was. Like 4 is quadruple. Uh, let's just say quadruple jointed. She can take her pinky and touch her arm. She can actually lick her elbow. You know what I mean? They say you can't lick your elbow. Zoe goes, licks it. She can take her hand and put up behind her back and scratch the back of her neck instead of just going like this. She goes up behind her back and scratches her neck. Of course, she can do the legs behind the head. She can take her foot and put it in her face like this. She can do all that stuff. She can turn her head, like we go 90 degrees. At the best, she can do like 120 degrees. She can almost turn her head completely around. But yeah, all the small tissue in your body when you have Ehlers-Danlos is really relaxed. It's not as elastic as everybody else's. So all the soft tissue in her body is degenerating. Like she may never be able to have children because of the soft tissue in her woman parts. She may go blind because of the soft tissue in her eyes. She may go deaf because of the soft tissue in her ears. There may be a point where she won't be able to walk because all the tendons and ligaments that hold her together could just relax. So, like, if ours is this tight all the time, hers is like this slack. You know what I'm saying? Or like this, ours is this tight, hers is this tight. So her ankles are always popping, her hips are always popping, her shoulders, she could grab something and it just pop out. So yes, the duct tape holding her together is not very. It's the generic duct tape that you get from like the Dollar Tree, not the good Gorilla tape. It's the generic. It's the generic that's holding her together. I know I'm making jokes, but sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying. Maybe those tendons didn't develop as fast as they should. Maybe if she can take her thumb and touch her wrist, I would go get her checked for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If her skin is really stretchy, I would go get her checked for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If she could just throw her leg behind her head without grabbing it and pulling it, I would go get her checked for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is major, 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 major. Still need to get your phone number from Tiny. I'm so sorry. I forgot whose phone number I was supposed to send you. Talking about organizing. No kidding. I know I have something, but where? You'll find it whenever you're not looking for it. Or to be a smartass, it'll be in the last place you look. Started filling up the ASE book 1. Miss Amy, you've got to have every ASE known to man except for the 94W by now. The 96W. I'm listening, best man. Has anyone talked to Brown Sugar lately? She stopped texting me after her operation. I hope she's okay. I should try to reach her again. Last I heard her work schedule changed and she's working during this time all the time. But then again, she just could hate me by now or something. I don't know what's going on. Wendy, cream and sugar, please. Pass. And the coffee around. Hey, Marcel. It's your thing. You okay? Say hi to my your thing. Come on. Come over here. Come up. Good girl. Over here. Cover. Good girl. There you go, Yelp fan. Marcel, saying hi. Good girl. Good girl. Morning, Yelp fan. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Looking forward to receiving that package, Bass Man, maybe for my birthday in June 2026. Bass Man, I'm still the worst about sending stuff. I have 2 people that I've been trying to get mail to since last year. No auction this week, but we will be having dueling scopes right here. My company took me fishing in Canada. Nice. We had to fly in because there were no roads. I was catching northern pikes, easily weighing 14 pounds. It was absolutely an awesome trip. Scott S. just sent me a text. Kennelmine's number. Absolutely, sir. I'm going to remind you to remind me to send Scott S. Kennelmine's number. Okay, Bass Man?
Okay.
Okay, so remind me. Got you. That's how we work around here. It's, you know, if one of us knows about it, the other 2 won't. Even if we remind each other to remind each other, it never happens. Let's see. I'll try to catch up here. Any update on 55 Chevy? Absolutely not. I have not spoke with him. I don't know if he's home. I need to reach out to him. Just so much has been going on, getting ready for Cincinnati and doctor's appointments and everything. Red Silver, Amy, I need to get 100 slab briefcase for the Slabagen. Is what I use. Works great for the American Women's Series. Complete set, 100 total coins. Nice. It's 65 in California. Let's see. Do they make coin albums that will hold the coins in airtights? I believe if you get blank Dansco pages that are the size of the airtight, like if it's a quarter and you get a $50 blank page, the airtights will fit. I've seen people do that, but I'm not quite sure how they did it or what they did, but I think that's how they did it. They just got the size of the airtight, because you can get them by millimeters. You know what I mean? Like if you measure it and it's, let's say 25 millimeters, and you get a 25 millimeter Dansco, blank Dansco page, you could pop it in. Hope that helped. I have a YouTube channel for my dog. Is it okay to leave it in the chat? You would have to send it to Bassman.
I've already found it and posted it.
Well, looky there. See? Silver Gator said it earlier. Bassman.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
Go to your regular page and put a link to it.
Let's see. I can 3D print one. Oh, hard pages with the things in it for a blank Dansco. That's awesome. That would be cool. Let's see. Scott S. Yes, they sell pages for airtights. Nice. Go to the Airtight Coin Supply site. They have examples there. Very cool. I'm trying to catch up, folks. Copper Al Coins. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Tiny, I'll text you. Got it, sir. As soon as the stream's over, I'll send it to you. New link, Geo. Is that the puppies one?
Yeah.
I just texted you, Tiny. I'm so far behind. Mr. Bill Driscoll. Good to see you, Mr. Driscoll. Hey, looky here, Bass Man. Good to see you, Mr. Driscoll, one of our longtime friends. And speaking of another
Mhm.
longtime friend, Furry Plants and Coins. Good morning, sis. Good to see you. Great to see you. She has a little channel herself. She does live streams on every once in a while. I miss Amy. Miss Amy is here. Right there she is. Two comments above yours. And we're caught up. Thanks. Absolutely. No, we're not caught up. We have the angry leprechaun. Good morning, everyone. Passing the coffee. Good morning. I think I'll take a sip. It's not coffee, but it's wet and cold. Hello, Tiny and Bass Man. So no one ever said, someone said something about organizing their collection, but did anybody look at any coins or do any coin world searching, go to any shops or anything like that? The only thing I did was with coins was we went to the old house that we still have stuff in, and I found a money bag from a bank. So I got it and put it in the trunk of the car and brought it to our apartment that we live in now. And I shook the dust off of it and wiped it off and unzipped it. And lo and behold, it's full of Lincoln cent wrapped rolls and some wheat cents in clear tubes. So they're random years and wheat cents. I picked up two Queen Victoria copper pennies. Nice. Let's see. Have to run. Have a great day, everyone. Have a good day yourself, Mr. Scott. Thank you, sir. I'll get that to you as soon as the stream ends here in a little bit.
I just sent it to him.
Oh, you sent Kinnaman's
Yeah.
phone number to him?
Yeah.
When I say Bassman is my right-hand man, my partner in crime, I'm not kidding at all. Bassman keeps me going so much. He does so much for me and Mr. Kevin. You guys do not know. Bassman is the real star of the show here. If Mr. Kevin's the brains, I'm the brawn. Bassman is the heart. See what I did there? Heart. See how I did that? Yeah, Bassman's the heart of this operation. He keeps me and Mr. Kevin going more than what you folks will ever know. I moved my uncatalogued coins from one spot on my desk to the other. Just grabbed it. You're over here now. I'll take you and set you here so I can look at you better. Because before over here you were too far away, but now I can see you good right here. That's what I do with my desk. I had to get a new.
And
go ahead.
Now I've gone brain dead. He needs a new dog picture.
Who?
Who did? O'Reilly shop.
O'Reilly shop.
O'Reilly shop needs a different picture for that dog.
Why?
Have a bowl or something. Kind of a facing north picture on a northbound dog. The view you'd get if you were walking it.
Yeah.
It's that view.
Coin stuff I like. Oh, I got you. Sorry.
Different label picture there.
Coin stuff I like says won some octagon slug facsimile lots at the local Hullabird auction. Very cool.
Yeah.
But lost the one I really wanted. Got an important call when that lot was live. Oh well. Tag on it. Seem to have misplaced that basket, Red Silver. Red Silver was talking about moving what C Griller was moving to the Center Red Silver tomorrow basket. So you moved them yesterday, so that means it's today. So about a week, Red Silver, you should be receiving a package. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but C Griller Stacker misplaced that basket. That's a shame. Angry Leprechaun, no new coinage, but I added an uncirculated crispy 20,000 Zlolich Poland note featuring Marie Curie and the EWA reactor. Very nice. Very cool. Folks, we're on an hour. Let's go ahead and start saying our goodbyes there, Bassman.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. It only lasts an hour, but
I was busy looking at the churro trucks on Geo's page.
Oh, I hear you.
It got some kind of weird. It's like they took some kind of weird van and made it into a trailer for another part of the weird van or something. I don't know. Anyway, you could see it.
They took a weird van and put another weird van with it and made a weirder van.
Yeah, it made a trailer for it.
Oh, nice.
Pulling it like a trailer.
Oh, that's like they do with the pickup truck beds.
Kind of only the whole van is the trailer, and then the front part of the van is the tow vehicle of another van that's just like it.
That sounds cool.
So, and it's got two big banners sticking up on it, and they sell churros.
Nice.
So there. You can see that on Geo's channel there.
Very cool.
She probably keeps that up pretty good. I think I'm not sure if that's a he or a she, but I better say it's a he.
And I thought watching live volcanoes was strange. Bassman says, get him out.
Yeah. Well, y'all post up, tell me you got some interesting stuff. I'll post your videos. We don't the thing won't let y'all post them directly, so that's why Tiny said for y'all.
Yeah, that's why you have to send.
Check it out and put it out there for you.
Yep.
But that's why I'm sitting here mostly. Whenever they're chatting and such, I don't have as much to chat about, but I got a lot of things I can do looking up stuff.
He's the logistics of the crew.
Yeah.
He looks it up, finds it, searches it out as we're going live. Now, you get that?
Generally, I'm in charge of things like remembering to tell Tiny to email Scott or something,
But see, he done it already, so now I don't have to do it.
Yeah, he didn't even have to do it this time. But
I'm giving you a raise.
What I do.
I'm giving you a raise. That's it.
All right. You doubling it this time?
27%, just like a 27%.
Oh.
What is 20%, 27% of nothing? Is it still nothing?
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah. But it's a raise. So seems like I got a raise.
Yeah. See, because I've got skills, but we're not going to say what they are.
Right. But I'm telling you, Bassman keeps me and Mr. Kevin going. You guys do not know, and why won't this turn off? There it is. But I turn off my mouse pad on my laptop and I use a mouse. Okay. Sorry,
we are not having an auction on Wednesday. So be sure and come back though, because we will be dueling scopes.
Mm-hmm.
So come on back and check us out, sit and chat with everybody, have a good time. Until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
We have, now get this, 3 in a row. Miss Kinneman, Miss Amy Harrell, Mr. Seagrow Stacker. That's 3. We got 4. Miss Wendy. We got 5. Zoe Strong. Absolutely. She needs it now more than ever. Some big stuff coming up for Zoe, and it's going to hit us rough. But we will figure it out. In case you folks don't know what dueling scopes is going to look like, this right here. My microscope will be on this screen. Bassman's scope will be on that screen. You'll see my coins in this scope. Bassman's coins is his scope. We'll still be talking the way we're going with the chat and everything, but I'll be telling Bassman that everything he finds is machine doubling or post-mint damage, per usual. Just ask Seagrow Stacker.
Seagrow knows.
Seagrow knows. 20% of nothing. Are you asking in? Schrödinger terms. No. It's still 0. That's the way I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
Point stuff I like is getting technical on this. I'm not no. Another coin stuff I like. Saying Zoe Strong. Absolutely. Go Dubs. Going to the second round. Telling Houston, so sorry. Go to the house. Telling the Timberwolves with that last game, little trouncing there. We're coming for you. Like Seagrow Stacker said last night in an email, you have to have faith. And Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield hit 8 3-pointers last night to put us up and just went for it. He came to play last night. Absolutely. You guys have a good day. We started at 55 minutes to get out of here by an hour, and here we are over 3 minutes. You guys have a good day. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys do not forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.